se veía muy pero muy mal. Pero ya lo mejoré. Entonces ahora creo que sí se ve mejorcito, pues. Por lo menos supuestamente se transmite en 1080. Bueno, aquí había terminado de matar unos coños. Vamos a ver qué tienen. Vamos a ver qué tienen. A la mochila. Verga. Y por aquí había alguien más. ¿O no? ¿No? Parece que no. Bueno. ¿Eso qué es? Ya, ingresemos.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
No. Coñacitos de baja de
Intruders
FPS
are not
brutal.
authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities.
Ay, esta verguita para qué. Inspeccionar. Para sala de sentinela.
Including the cargo hold's workbench.
¿Y esto qué es? Campo de trabajo. Ya. Campo de trabajo, reparar, verguear. Ya. Quiero trabajar la pistola. Ok, no tengo modificadores. Tampoco. O si tengo. Reparar objetos. Se espera que tengas a tu ok, ya. Ahí como para reparar. Allá. Ring. No. Ah, es que no tengo. Ya. No importa.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Esta verga es como Rage, Borderland.
Please be
No
advised
Man's
that using
Sky,
the
Fallout.
respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Una verga loco.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Vamos a ver, verga.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder. Unauthorized access of space. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada,
Oli.
the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express... This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ya. Let's go.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Ay, verga, qué inspectora. Y me hizo un hombre. Salió marico, pues. Ya, vámonos por lo diplomático.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the...
Puedo disparar. Bueno, la primera vez que me matan. Así que vamos a darle nuevamente.
Say, because it... And if this...
Sí, chao, chao. Después
Yeah,
chao, pues. mierda de arma esta verga? Ya, vamos a jugar en serio ya.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. Now, if you'll...
Ahora sí, ahora sí. Vamos por arribita otra vez. Vamos a guardar aquí. Ahí o no jodas. Perfecto. Ta, tarata. Uy, esas caídas de FPS así salvajes. Pero este pueblo está para la maldición. Por lo menos la entrada.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Solo estoy de paso.
Your pod? What are you on about? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's
Ya, perfecto.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
A ver. Mover para conseguir un regulador de corriente.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist. He just is. Look. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, you'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Hola.
Beats working at the cannery.
Ya. Misión principal. Un pequeño asunto funerario. Joder. Está todo está por acá. No, motherfucker.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to law. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's choice. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
No, señor, paga.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect... Thank you, no. I despise this. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own saving. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. You know about Eugene? How?
Porque entré a la habitación de al lado. ¿Por qué lo agarra como si fuera mujer si yo me creé un personaje hombre?
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are... I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body in prior... Yes, here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature.
Bien.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Boss catch you saying that.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, Did Miss... Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon, it's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. I need you to break it. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. Tell myself the same thing every morning. You've seen those young workers at the camp. So you'll do... You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
La jeva.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or... Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell... Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
Archivos personales, archivos personales.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's... Never mind. I don't... What's...
Qué bola, qué bola. Casco. Bien reconstruida. A ver. qué dice el coño de los cadáveres. El Ludwig. Hola.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup from... You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta... Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolent... When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. They have sent a scout. Prowling around the... The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the tech...
A ver si ya puedo reparar esta verga. No. Derribo, aturdimiento, desangramiento.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Mm-hmm.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's good. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Muy bien, mardito.
Suppose you've earned it. One good...
A ver, tecnología, medicina, ciencia. Energía, Ok. Ya. Vamos a guardar y sigo más tarde.